Hello everybody and welcome back to Charwell Valley Farm. It's raining and we get to see these wipers in action on the curved windows. Yeah, good tractor this. But yeah, because it is raining it means these poplars are being watered in after being planted. It is going to be good. A lot of potential money here, but yeah, we actually don't want the rain really. So let's just take this tractor back to the yard and then we're going to get started in the oat field. Now, my plan is to stack that articulated lorry trailer with bales and make it look really neat. I think it'll look good. And there's plenty of money in bales anyway, and we get the money from the oats. But it has been raining since the previous day. I think there is light at the end of the tunnel. The forecast is showing sunshine soon, so hopefully there is going to be time today to get the combine out. We're working towards buying that new farm, and the new farm comes with extra land as well. So I think £450,000 will buy us about 4 or 5 fields plus the yard with silage pits. So it's all going to be really good when we can afford it. We're not too far away. Anyway, for now I'll just pop this tractor in here I suppose. I need to get a tractor and trailer sorted out. Right, we'll just put that there. But no, I don't think I've ever known the rain to last for so long before. It's been over 24 hours. It was about 1 PM, 1 or 2 PM in the previous day that it started. So that's our trailer. I think we'll probably use the Massey Ferguson just over here. Is the rain stopping? I think it might be. We still have the planter on the back. No, it's still looking pretty grim. Well, there we go. That's much better. Nice warm sunshine. The rain has cleared away. We can now get the trailer attached to the tractor and we'll get it into the field. So yeah, we're sort of considering changing this combine harvester today. That's why Chainsaw is talking about tank sizes and stuff. It's a bit of a difficult one really. Without getting a mod, which we don't have at the moment, using the base game ones, the Rostermash, I think Rostermash is actually quite a good one. It's not necessarily the best looking combine ever, but I think they do perform quite well, and they are pretty big, and they're not overpriced. So it is the field up here. The last time we were in this field was when we were cutting it. We did those silage bales over here. So it has been completely transformed and turned into an oat field. But I think next we're probably going to do potatoes, because we're looking to do the more adventurous crops instead of the usual combinable crops. Doing potatoes on this scale could be quite interesting, especially if we do the washed potatoes. Plenty of money in washed potatoes. I suppose you just have to make sure there is a sell point for them, otherwise it can be problematic. But that's there waiting. We then need to get the baler ready. I might be jumping ahead here a little bit, but I do want to get it baled fairly quickly. And then hopefully we can both use a front loader tractor to load the bales up. So that'll be a pretty good setup. Right, baler, I think, yep, that's in here. This is when some people will probably say, you should have used the John Deere on the John Deere baler. True, it would be a good match, but this way we get to use 2 different brands. I'll just leave it here for now. It is still very wet from that rain, but yeah, very soon it's gonna dry up. I don't think the puddles actually ever disappear on this map, so we're just sort of role-playing that it's still wet. I've never really got over how amazing the puddles look in this game. Usually there is room for improvement on some things, but no, I think they look really good. Very watery, which is no surprise. Okay, so that is Chainsaw just there, taking the Massey Ferguson combine to the sell point, to the store, to get it sold. Oh, that should have been returned. I thought I'd return that. Leased items. Oh, we have quite a few leased items here. We probably should keep that. We'll keep these. Yeah, we'll keep all of those things there. Not too expensive. Here he is. Good. Is traffic switched off? Let's just get things right here. No, traffic is on. They must have all crashed into each other. It's a good workshop. So I think this combine is still worth quite a bit of money because it hasn't really done much. We've done probably 3 or 4 fields with it. We leased a class combine in the episode before last. And that's when it disappears. 159,000. Well, not bad. Okay, this is out of range, so let's just pull it forward. Again, we're quite strong today, so we can just assist it. That didn't seem to work. Come on, get into the sell point. It's actually really heavy. What if I throw it? Yeah, just keep nudging it forwards. Yeah, that is really hard to move. There we go, got it sliding now. There we go. How's that? Don't know if we can push it over a bit. Nope. It is really heavy. Hopefully it's in the trigger. So £316,000 for the new one. Must still be out of range. Oh, unbelievable. I can't believe that. That is amazing. After a bit of nudging, I have managed to get the header into there. And also the trailer. Good. So that is another, what would it be, 47,000 approximately? 48,000. So there it is. In my opinion, not as good looking, but I think they're pretty good the way they work. They've got the draper header as well. So yeah, definitely going to be useful on the farm. It's not all about looks though. You wouldn't buy a machine just because it looked good. If it looked good and broke down, it would be a pretty bad machine. So I'm just going to really quickly get the 2 tractors set up for moving bales, and then that should coincide with the end of the harvest when we start to load the bales up. So I think if we get two bale grabs, 1 for each tractor, I think we might already have one somewhere, then that would be good. Right, so there we go, that is the first headland completed. As you can see, the capacity of this, I don't think that was actually a full load. I think he probably unloaded because he was at the trailer, but exactly 50%, so that's pretty good. We can get quite a bit in. But oats are going to be, hopefully, worth quite a bit of money. Yes, 1722. So, probably the usual grain sell point. It is. So, although it could be that one. Could be that one, because I think we might have a great demand somewhere. Yes, the other one has great demand. So that's actually better. This one over in that direction. So anyway, all I have to do is, every now and then, keep following the combine with the baler. Not continuously, because it would get in the way. But what I need to do really as a priority is to keep the headland clear. So I want to bale all the headland, then move all the headland bales before we continue, because it's just going to be, they're going to be in the way for the combine turning. So that is my next job: moving any bales on the headland and completing the baling on the headland. Oh, look at that big beacon of light. So we'll get the 4440 fired up. That way I can move the ones that we have. Once the headland is done, we're going to just move the bales in a logical way. We're not going to go racing around the field to get them. We'll just move them as we get to them. That one's fine, that's not in the way at all. It's any which are on the top and bottom of the field. This one's fine as well, but we'll bring it back. Actually, the majority have emptied out of the back of the bale in a really good place, so it has worked out well. So far, none are in the way. Just pop that there. Here's one. This is what I mean. That's completely in the way. Okay, we'll just push it round. And that can now be loaded up onto the trailer, which I need to go and get. So I'm just going to continue doing what I just said, and then once all the headland is completed, I will update you again. Okay, so we're back. My trailer fell off. Well, I actually accidentally pressed the detach button. Okay, so let's just get this unloaded. I'm getting used to having to unload in reverse. It seems to be a common occurrence. It happened on Sandy Bay and now it's happening here. But yeah, what I need to do is just continue with the baling. It's taking longer than expected to cast. It is a long way to go. Then again, the tractor is only 25 miles per hour the speed, so we can probably put a 32 mile per hour tractor on it. But that would be better. Because once again, that is 69% full. Well, anyway, let's just see what we can do about that. I can't see any reason why that wouldn't be able to power it, so we might be able to use this Massey Ferguson on the trailer and this Massey Ferguson on the baler. We'll see. We'll see if it has the power. Then again, we could technically use just one tractor here if we keep detaching, but that's a bit of a pain. Okay. Yep, that seems to be fine. So yes, we'll use the other tractor. We'll swap them over.
Imagine what would happen if we did it right. So we can make it right without a fight. You know, no. Imagine what would happen if we did it right. You got me spinning round, round. You got me spinning round, round. You got me spinning round, round. You got me spinning round, round.
Well, we're just completing everything here, almost finished the baling, and I don't know if somebody mentioned it a few episodes ago, but I've just discovered a gateway over at the far side of the field there. So the 2 times I've been casting, I could have just been going through there instead of going all the way back through the other field. It's funny how some things can get very hidden, but no, that's very useful. It's interesting the PTO guard is spinning. Anyway, yes, just going to finish off here. Almost done. Each bale is 10,000 litres. We have quite a lot of bales, and luckily they've all sort of been placed together, which is going to make loading up much easier. Also, the timing is again perfect, so it means that we're going to be finishing the baling just as Chainsaw gets back with the tractor and trailer, and then we can do what I said. We can have a tractor each. Load up the trailer nice and quickly. But yeah, I think although it would be a big field for potatoes, this would be just fantastic. We can use the modified potato harvester, which is 3 times the width as the standard one. It looks the same, but yeah, much faster. That way potatoes are fun again. Potatoes have never been the fastest crops ever to harvest. Right, yeah, so that is a decent amount of bales. They're not really worth too much, but it adds up, especially at 10,000 litres each. Okay, so I just need to unload it, and then we'll be able to take this back over to the farmyard. There we go. One more bale. And yeah, there is pretty much another bale's worth of straw in the baler still, but that's fine. Next time we'll just be able to deposit that. Make sure I lift the pickup. And this can go back in the far shed. Yeah, I recently put the tractor volume back up again. I did think that when I was editing the other day, the tractors were quite quiet. So yeah, it should be much better now. I'm trying to balance it. It is surprisingly tricky, balancing the volume of my voice and the game. Needs a lot of fine tuning. But although we have less money than before because of the new combine harvester, we are going in the right direction. And also when we harvest the more expensive crops, we will have plenty. I think probably when we've harvested every field, which we have currently growing, we'll then be able to buy the new farm, which will be really good. Right, so yeah, I'm just going to position this in a fairly good place. Like, well, we've got the majority of the bales here, so if I just put it halfway between, sort of here, that should be a good place for it. Okay, right. So where has Chainsaw got to? He's in the yard as well. In fact, he's in the same shed that I was in just then. We must have somehow missed him. Maybe somebody saw him. I don't know. But the challenge is now on. Neatly stacking this trailer. I want it to be nice and neat. It's all very well using auto load and stuff and making it all look good, but you can't really have pride in that because you never stacked it. The computer stacked it for you. Looks good though, definitely looks good. So there's Chainsaw in the new John Deere. I have the old one. The old one, which makes a very satisfying idle sound when it's idling. I was debating whether or not we should go 4 high, but I don't think we need to. I think there's enough space. Ooh, going a bit too high there. Anyway, as usual, we'll crack on. We'll get this done. I don't think it's going to take very long at all. And then it'll be time to sell. I don't know if I've put those first bales on there the best way. It seems that there's going to be a bit of an awkward gap. It's almost as if it would be better the other way, but I don't know how you do that. Doesn't really seem possible. Anyway, not to worry. Well, there we go. And it's everything on. Not easy, I've got to admit, with this tractor, it needed a real weight. Going 4 high was a little bit tough, but they're on. It could look better, but the point is they're not going to go flying off, I hope. And with them being 10,000 litres each, that is a very valuable load. If only it was silage, then it would be even better. Just tidy it up a bit. I did notice the bale grabber's being a bit sticky today, which is weird because usually it's fine. It's usually a very good grab, so I don't know why that would be. Good. Okay then, right, well we'll just leave that there. Throw some straps over. And we will head off. I don't know exactly where we're going to, probably this place up here. There's a place called Bales, I think that is the only place that takes straw bales. Oh no, there is a better place. Oh, Bales. Yes, it's the same place. Right, okay then, we'll head off. I'm a little bit concerned about the weight. I must be careful. I don't think we've got passenger. Because it's just it's a mod which doesn't have it enabled, I don't think. So yeah, anyway, we'll go. And I look forward to seeing how much we make from this. It should be really good. Within reason. It's not going to be £100,000, they're just straw bales, but for Farming Simulator, I don't know, £30,000, something like that, probably 20,000. Not bad for what they are. Definitely comfortable in here, very cosy. Right, I can't see a thing, so we'll just go anyway. This is a really bad junction to see right. Nobody there today, that's good. And then just got to make sure we're right over to the right hand side, as the hedges do have collisions. There we go. So what's it going to be? Has everybody thought of a number? How much money are we going to make from these things? Oh, well, let's hope we actually get there. Yes, I'm sticking with 20. Definitely sticking with 20. Good grief. How is that even possible? We made less than that from the oats themselves. Well, on that very positive note, we're going to leave things there. That's amazing. Okay, so if you said something like 87,000, well done to you. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.